WIDR Kalamazoo. Ride the WIDR wave.
Yo.
Ooh, it's cold in here. I have been
sweating. I'm sweating. I'm hot, folks.
You're hot? I'm cold. I'm stuck in a...
I'm cold now. I'm cold.
I'm stuck in a freezer.
I'm losing my mind. Because, folks, why am I losing my mind, Cully?
Because we're expanding the wider consciousness today on 89.1 WIDR FM. This is Kzoo Food. Your source for food chat. I am Cully Cooper.
I'm Ryan Missiak.
And today we're talking about popsicles. Ooh, popsicles.
Another summer episode for the dog days here on Kzoo Food. We bring you summer specials. And there's nothing that screams summertime like the summer popsicle. Whether it be like there's like a million different kinds of all different like assortments and like tiers. Would you say tiers?
You could call it tiers.
You could tier them.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to call it tiers. I feel like people have been tiering stuff too much lately.
Yeah, without a doubt.
But let's just get right into it.
Let's
get right into it.
One
Popsicles.
time, I want to tell a story.
You just share first.
You know, like, what came first, the chicken or the egg type thing?
Yeah.
Popsicles, like...
a debate of all time. Yeah.
It's a debate of all time. So when it comes to popsicles, I went to Meijer when I was just like 6 years old. And I saw these bags of just like strips of rainbow syrup. And I was like, dang.
Juice, just water.
I was just like, dang, that's crazy. And then I was like, dang, I'd love to drink that. And then my mom was like, those are popsicles. You freeze them. And then that's when I learned about the freezing process. And like, that's when it first occurred to me. And so I just want to say, like, touchstone, like, I recall this vividly.
Educational moment?
I was just like, oh, yes, it clicks for me now. Like, solids, the molecules within, when frozen, get so tightly bound that they become a solid. From liquid to solid. And that to me has always stuck with me. And so...
from the rainbow assortment in that fishnet bag.
From the fishnet, bro.
Yeah,
you can't imagine going fishing, catching me some M&Ms.
Yeah, you pulling up something like you go. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and I will say they're actually probably better drunk. Sorry, like when you drink them. Like,
okay. I was gonna say I don't know about that statement. But we'll rock it in there.
I don't mean like when you're better.
They're better drinking them than they are.
Yes, like when
eating
you get
them or ingesting them.
Well, yeah, when you get them solid and you like melt them in your palm a little bit, and you get like a lot of the juice, but a lot of the ice.
Best is the half and half. I like 25-7. I like the 75-25 where I'm gnawing on the ice.
I know what you mean, man.
I'm sucking the life forces out of the ice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can see the color drain from it as you just like ingest the blood of this popsicle.
It pushes you to an extreme, my friend.
And then there's the little collection at the bottom where you just down a bag.
I like to...
squeeze and then like
man,
toothpaste it where you get your fingers and like squeeze it
literally,
out.
Man. Like my neck was probably straining on that.
And that story you shared is a beautiful story.
Thank you.
About an educational moment that might be shared upon like with many more, because like honestly that might be one of the first times my brain also clicked on like properties are changed and you make it happen. You know, you decide.
Literally,
it's not nature anymore. It's like you become nature, but like you overtake nature.
It's alchemy. It's alchemy, right?
Yeah, it is. It really is.
It's not adding anything. It's literally the transmutation of properties.
But it blows the young one's mind.
It blows anybody's mind. Powerful stuff.
Powerful stuff.
So remember, a popsicle is something that has been frozen, and we're establishing those stipulative definitions to start off today's topic.
Yeah, I guess, like, what is the definition of the popsicle?
It starts off liquid, in a liquidious state.
A water base.
And then no, because it could be a yogurt base.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it needs to be barish in that it needs to be almost rectangular and long in some way. Ideally.
On a stick? Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Oh shoot! I'm contradicting my own philosophies here.
You know, and then it starts to like, where's a smoothie pop?
Yeah, is that why we love popsicles so much? Is because they're whatever we want them to be?
I think it's a metaphor for life.
Yeah, like when does a popsicle become an ice cream? Or when does a snow cone become a popsicle?
You know, not to sponsor, but you know those. I can't even do. I don't know if I'm going to say it, but it's not a call to action, so I can. I know you can talk about brands.
Yeah.
Those Outshine bars.
I don't. That doesn't ring the bell to me.
They exist, and they are.
They may exist.
They do. They may. I don't know.
They may exist.
But they're sort of like a happy between. I think you can, like, some people say that's like a sorbet. That's an ice cream.
Yeah, and then you think again the when the walls are broken down and the popsicle permeates to the ice cream permeates into the sherbet, and then when does the ice shaving treats
it's
come
hell
in
out there, man. It's war.
It
really
is war out there. But again, the popsicle remains the summer, like, just something about it screams summer, and I think that's like to me the more like, maybe it's when it's melted, the viscosity of the contents when melted, just the more like runny, low viscosity, where it just becomes more of that like refreshing, hydrating summer treat, where it melts in your mouth and you're like, oh my gosh, like this is like I'm ready for the day again.
Dude,
after like a picnic, a function where like the sun's been beating on you.
It's the treat that don't make you feel beat. It doesn't add like a level of lethargy that makes you
description.
That
Yeah,
makes you sort of like lazier. If anything, it rejuvenates you.
yeah, it does. Those sugars really get you pumped back up. That like I'm sure it's like mostly like a high water content that rehydrates you.
Rehydrates you, and then it's the coolness,
the
that
fruit, the
revitalizes.
fruit juice. I mean, usually it's fruit flavored.
fruit. But let's open our minds. What are there?
Fruit. I mean, all
Like coconut, but that's kind of like
you mean
fruit.
like all types of fruit, or like you just think of anything that's not a fruit?
Like
popsicle?
chocolate popsicles, like creamsicles, but that's like ice cream on a stick at that point.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know if I'm.
What
maybe
about
like
the
orange cream?
creamsicle?
That's really good though,
Dude, right?
Classic,
I know.
really classic.
Those are good.
Those are so good.
I gotta say the chocolates are probably my favorite. Like the fudgesicles.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, fudgesicles. Yeah.
Like
Wow.
sinking your teeth into
That's
that.
that's a
that taste is
distant
iconic.
memory. I forgot about those. Very, very great.
You feel like your friend's neighbor had those.
They always have that like condensation layer that gets on glass, like on the outside somehow.
It's like you put your tongue on it. It's like
Yeah. For real. You could see it. You could like rub it off with your finger. And it's like, wait, is that like powder? What is this on here?
I don't know.
Oh
man.
no, that's just something.
the glass.
Yeah, that's
the
just
little
the product.
Yeah. Gotta let it sit out a little bit. Like let that.
But
dissolve.
folks, we're talking summer popsicles. There's one that
89.1 WIDR FM.
is talking summer popsicles on Kzoo Food at 2:00. Maybe not for you, because you may be tuning in on YouTube
Online or something,
or,
by the
or
way,
on a
the
rerun.
WIDR app, which I could pull it up right now, but I'll let you do that.
Oh, folks.
I'll go to the App Store and download the WIDR app and download
Download it anywhere, folks. Anywhere. It looks great on your home screen. It sounds great.
It looks good.
Been listening to Kzoo Food again Wednesdays at 2 on the app.
Oh,
You can do that too, folks. Go download it.
goodness. Please download the app. If you don't, I'll be very scared.
But we're talking summer popsicles, and there's one that I know that's in your brain. The minute you think of popsicle in the summer, one hits your brain, and it's of course it fits the time, does it not, Cully, as well, of the time of recording?
It's July 5th. Yeah,
July 5th. At the time of recording this.
Oh man, how was your 4th of July?
It was weird. It was a Tuesday this year. So it's like it didn't really feel like a July 4th this year, but still rocking red, white, and blue, and just celebrating as always. So
Had a good time with my fam.
great.
Yeah. Was disappointed not to see Bomb Pops there though.
Bomb Pops, there we go. I'm glad you brought it back together.
Yeah.
The summer popsicle is the red, white, and blue Bomb Pop, folks. You know it, and you can know the taste of it right now. Like, just think of the
Ice. It's sweet
the
ice.
cherry,
Like,
the raspberry, the blue raz, and that whatever that like just sugary lemon you like for the
acidic.
white is.
It's like,
it's just citrus for the white, because there's no
they're like
fruit that's like would fit that taste.
To me, I never gravitated towards them, probably for a lot of reasons.
Me neither. But
my parents
you
being
always somehow
anti-American.
got one in your
for some
hand at
reason.
some function when you're a kid.
Without a doubt.
Someone handed you a bomb pop, you're like, thanks.
Oh,
It's like, yeah, brain
sour,
freeze, and like
yeah.
sometimes they ain't smacking all the time, and you're like, but hey, I guess it's cool.
It's what I got.
Tastes good, and it tastes all right, and it's cool, and it's rehydrating.
Yeah, and honestly, like I feel like the cool experience, just like on your mouth, is the part of it, dude. Like I love that.
Yeah, and it stains your tongue, bro. It's funny looking at other kids eat it. Their tongue's blue
dude,
and red.
That's part of
and all
the
that.
joy of it.
And some of them popsicles. I'm not sure if Bomb Pops are one, but you get the jokes on the stick.
Dude,
Do you remember those?
Dude, hardly.
Or is it riddles? It's like riddles, jokes, all the above.
What do you call like a cow that's on the ground? Ground beef.
Yeah, something just like that. But like as a kid, you're like, I gotta get to the joke. I gotta get to the joke.
Oh my god!
You're not like crunching on it, nearly breaking your
bites
teeth
off the punchline.
Because you want to be the first kid either in the class, at the function. You want to be asking all the adults a stupid little pun joke and making them laugh from the stick.
Oh my gosh!
And it's like, and like as a kid, it looks back. I look back at it now, I'm laughing. But like as a kid, I'd always just like continue to suck on the stick and gnaw on it like a dog. I don't know if any of y'all was like
to me,
that.
this
but like
one of the more sickening
like a toothpick or
sense
something.
is a lollipop stick, whatever this is called, the popsicle sticks.
Yeah,
popsicle sticks are the worst like taste to me. I hate them.
And then you be getting like splinters in your mouth.
Well, I associate them with like the doctor's office. I ain't trying to get gagged.
Oh my gosh, but I don't know. I guess as a kid, it was just like I'm gonna start munching on it.
I would always use my teeth to just like pick off, like I would donkey lip it, and I would put my little teeth on
And
it
then
and slide it off.
Like some fine dining assortment. Yeah,
Without a
that's
doubt.
good though. And that, like I said, everyone has those experiences, especially the bomb pop. You just can't forget it on a summer.
Would
hear
you call it a cold kebab?
cold kebab? Yeah, that's what it is.
A cold cream kebab.
Maybe not like a full
cream.
kebab, but like enough to be like. Kebab sounds good right now, though. By the way,
What would be like to dream kebab?
Dream kebab. We ain't getting there. We're not. This
think
ain't the
that's an
kebab.
episode?
That's another. That should be a whole other episode.
I bet people got really excited when I asked you that question, though.
Oh, you know, I got excited. You see my toes dancing, bro? My little foot shaking, bro? I love me.
Dude, we keep looking outside the window because of the sun
The
shining.
sun, like, we should be having a kebab outside,
Yeah,
folks.
yeah.
Bring it back to popsicles because it is one of those days. It's hot, Cully, today.
Oh my god!
Today's like,
we went for a walk, and
my
we were like,
gosh.
Ay, ay, ay.
Like even when you were in the sun, it was hot, but when you get in the sun, it was like humid, and that's the time when you need a popsicle. Especially, I'm gonna go with the blue one in that crystal clear plastic wrap that you get in the fishnet package. Either that or the what else? The green one's good. The lime green.
Oh, dude, that one's good. I gotta go for
Watermelon's
blue,
good.
Blue,
Pink's always
anything
good.
That pink is always like okay.
Oh.
Like I never think pink is gonna be what pink
And
is.
it's funny because they do have their tiers to them. As like, you're gonna find like 50 purples in the back.
Yes, dude.
50 purples
and then
in the back.
The lime green. There's like the green.
The lime green.
There's the green.
Nobody wants the lime green.
There's like the lemon lime one that's like a little yellow that gets that goes good.
What's like? Is it like sour apple? Maybe
Sometimes there's like
two
the one that's like
greens.
green. That's like the
there's
color of that thing on the mic.
Like tennis ball green.
Literally,
that, like, you don't.
does it.
You know it's always gonna be tennis ball green and purple in the back.
Yes.
And maybe like an orange one stuck back there as well. But like
orange. Eventually,
I do like an
You know what
orange.
happens is I think people say they don't like orange. They have an orange one and they're like, oh, orange is good, and then they get all the orange.
Or they
ones.
get the orange, or they go back, and between purple and lime green, I'm taking orange.
Yes,
So
it's like, oh, all right.
I feel like people always go for the reds, the blues, the pinks, and what else we got? We would say those are like the
whites,
classics.
because whites kind of seem like a
I always see them in the back
they're
sometimes,
always back. 'Cause
man.
It's like coconut or like
Coconut or pina colada,
or something
and
like
so
that.
sometimes
Which
the
aren't
kids
bad,
are-
honestly.
they
Dude,
really
I'm
get
getting
smacked.
hungry,
Yeah.
bro. Now.
I would
need me
smack a
some
pina
Ani
colada.
Pops.
Pop.
Oh my god,
Pina colada pop.
yeah. I need the pina coladas right
Something
now,
with some
man.
flavor, folks. But cherry always hits.
You know what? To me, the red
Watermelon's
ones were
good.
never my favorite. I think I gravitated orange or lemon lime.
I mean, it depends on how they're made. Because if you get too much syrup, it's like, what is this, like Robitussin, like cough syrup? I'm just sipping out the
Yes,
pack
dude.
with watered down. I think I'm good.
dang.
Especially when it comes to cherry and grape, you get that hint of like, I feel like this is a medicine instead of a popsicle. But hey, Teach their own, you know.
Grape has always been the most medicinal one. I got another story for you.
Now let's hear it.
To wrap this
Story
all
time,
up.
yeah.
So I would make my own popsicles, like ritually during the summer.
Is it the ones that was like the plastic thing and you'd fill it up with your own juice?
Exactly,
and you'd stick it
exactly.
in? Yeah,
and what I did this thing with my friend where we combined all the juices. We called them panda juice, just because the bottle that we had to combine them in had a panda on it. So
like
that's
a
what we called
mixed flavor or whatever.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Kid mix flavor, yeah.
Terrible. And we crushed up berries in it.
Oh, hey, all right.
Yeah, and then we got a little pretty inventive with that. And then he was like, I'm gonna add some salt. Because this kid, he was a chef. He was like,
oh my. Keep going. I just got to hear the story.
Dude, he goes with the Morton salt, like with the Morton, you know, like
with the umbrella.
He's like, trust me, it'll bring out the flavor. And he's like, there's a lot of it. We
like it's sugar,
we
baby.
poured it into the popsicles, and it was just incredibly salty.
Hey, got your sweat back, got your electrolytes back, and you got your sugars, your salts,
man,
your minerals.
I went through a couple, and it tasted kind of like Gatorade. It kind of tasted like Gatorade.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it probably left some sores in your mouth as well.
Yeah, I had some canker sores for a fortnight. That was a good time. I remember catching a lot of turtles that summer too.
Oh my gosh, what a hey.
Yeah.
All in those popsicle memories, folks. Either you make them yourself, you get them in that, like I said, the fishnet pack is what rings in my brain every time I hear popsicle.
Yeah, I feel
sometimes they're broken and they're leaking, and you're like, oh, I got this. I got this.
I guess I have to eat them all.
Yeah. Oh no!
I guess they're all sticky now.
I mean that's always
from stained tongues, dude. Like that.
Is there any other popsicle we're missing, Coley? I'm trying to think.
I'm going through my shelves, and I'm trying to
like we can
think,
kind of put snow cone in there, but they're not really the same.
To me, like the most popsicle is like it's the white bag. You see it, bro.
Yeah.
You open it up and you pull it out.
Bag.
It's one color, and it's just like a shaft.
Yeah. Whether it be orange,
and
lime,
it's orange, lime, or red,
like red or blue.
Or sometimes
blue.
It's seldom blue, dude. It's not blue
well,
anymore.
Blue's like like the chalice, the golden chalice of them all.
Oh, because nothing's blue in nature.
It's like when you get the variety pack, it's 2 blues, 5 reds, and like 8 oranges, and it's like, where's this variety? Come on, give me like an equal mix. But you don't, and unfortunately, I think that's about all we got for today.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Kzoo Food.
Okay, this is Kzoo Food. It's a short episode. We realize we've been taking up a lot of your time, folks.
A lot.
Hey, enjoy the ride. It's the summer.
Get out. Spend some time. Still stay tuned to 89.1 WIDR FM. But
we're only allotted for 30 minutes anyway. Technically, we've been giving you too much time.
Too much time. So we're gonna cut it back this week. Go enjoy you a nice popsicle. Go make one yourself. Go get some nice fruit.
It ain't that hard. You can probably get a bag.
Up, whatever you want to do, juice it up.
Get it like a Ziploc bag. Get a pencil, stick that in it, seal it up, but like just keep the pencil sticking up in the middle.
Oh, no, exactly. Ooh. Yeah. And it doesn't take much, folks.
Hey, enjoy.
Especially in this hot weather we got. Enjoy, folks. Another episode of Kzoo Food. We'll catch you again. Bye.
Dog Days, Kzoo Food, every Wednesday at 2.